Welcome to my video to explore one of the most crucial aspects in the world of business management, namely business continuity, audit, and disaster recovery. I am Indah Rani Fatmawati from the Informatics Study Program at the Indonesian Technocrat University. In this video, we will trace the role and importance of this audit in maintaining the stability and operational continuity of a business, especially in the midst of the storms that we may face. Before entering the realm of business continuity audits, it is important to understand the challenging modern business landscape. From natural disasters like earthquakes, floods, to extreme climate change, to serious threats like complex cyber attacks, modern businesses are under constant pressure from multiple directions. The impact of these unexpected disasters and incidents can seriously damage a business, harm reputation, cause large financial losses, and even threaten the survival of the company. Therefore, it is important for companies to have a solid strategy to overcome these risks. A business continuity audit is a comprehensive process designed to evaluate an organization's readiness to face and respond to a disaster or incident that disrupts normal business operations. This includes not only planning for emergency situations, but also recovery and organizational strategies that enable businesses to return to operations quickly following a disruption. The importance of this audit cannot be overstated. A solid business continuity plan can make the difference between safety and failure of a business. It's not just about protecting assets and profits, but also about maintaining customer trust, company reputation, and long-term operational sustainability. Now, let's take a closer look at the steps involved in a business continuity audit. The first step is risk identification. This involves identifying various threats that may disrupt business operations, including natural disasters, infrastructure failures, and security threats such as cyber attacks. Once these risks are identified, the next step is an impact assessment. This involves evaluating the consequences of each identified risk on business operations, including the financial impact, reputation, and ability of the business to operate normally. The next step is planning and implementing a business continuity plan. This includes developing strategies to reduce risks, determining the steps necessary to keep the business running during a disaster, and ensuring that all members of the organization understand their roles and responsibilities in an emergency situation. But a plan is only as good as its execution. Therefore, the next important step is testing and evaluating the plan. It involves disaster simulations, emergency drills, and iterative testing to ensure that the business continuity plan is working as expected and that business personnel are prepared to handle emergency situations. But even with the best planning, it is likely to result in disruptions in business operations. Therefore, it is important to have an effective post-disaster recovery strategy. This involves evaluating the business's ability to recover after a disruption and identifying the steps necessary to restore normal operations. Post-disaster recovery strategies should also include efforts to rebuild and grow the business after the disruption. This can include infrastructure improvements, data mining to evaluate losses and new opportunities, and adapting business strategies to address post-disaster environmental changes. To gain deeper insight into the importance of business continuity audits, let's look at some successful case studies where companies managed to overcome disasters and incidents that disrupted their business operations. For example, Company XYZ is a large manufacturer in the manufacturing industry that operates in several countries. They specialize in the production of electronic equipment and have a complex global supply chain. In 2023, Company XYZ faces an incident that threatens their business operations globally. One of their key suppliers experienced sudden bankruptcy, causing a shortage of critical raw materials used in their production. This incident occurred suddenly and disrupted the well-organized supply flow. XYZ company management responded quickly by identifying the risk of bankruptcy of their key supplier and realizing the potential significant impact on business operations. In response, they formed a cross-departmental emergency team to evaluate the situation and formulate a comprehensive action plan. The company actively communicates with other suppliers to find alternative sources of raw materials, while openly notifying customers of possible product delivery delays. In the long term, they decided to diversify their supply chain and innovate production processes to maximize the efficient use of available raw materials. Thanks to a quick and effective response, as well as a careful strategy, Company XYZ was able to overcome the challenges they faced and minimize the impact on their business operations. Despite temporary difficulties, they managed to maintain their reputation as a leading manufacturer in their industry. This incident is also a valuable lesson for companies, encouraging them to continue improving their preparedness to face future risks. This example illustrates how companies can successfully overcome disasters and incidents that disrupt their business operations through rapid response, good preparedness, and careful strategy. Now, with a better understanding of the importance of business continuity audits and disaster recovery, my call to action for all business leaders and stakeholders is to take the necessary steps to ensure that their companies are ready to meet the challenges of the future. By investing time, resources, and attention in business continuity audits, we can build businesses that are more resilient, more adaptive, and better prepared to face an uncertain future. Thank you for joining this journey, and we hope we can all make our businesses stronger and more resilient to disasters. Thus, we have completed our journey in understanding the importance of business continuity audit and disaster recovery. We hope that the information we have conveyed today can help you plan the right steps to protect your business from risks and overcome future challenges. Thank you for watching.